Okay, here's a little breakdown of what kinds of growth we can uh, starting over. I want to do a quick outline of what types of growth we can start to see as the copier starts to develop. And I'm breaking this down per account. I'm not taking this to the full magnitude of hundreds of accounts being traded. I'm just focusing on one account being traded and with the averages that we're looking for. If we started with an opening account of $2,500 and we traded with 0.00015 lots, it would come to 0.375. Excuse me. Starting over. Okay, I want to do a quick little outline to describe what the growth rate could look like if we are trading with 35 pips a day net profit. If we add an opening balance of $2,500 and we times that by 0.00015, we get 0.375 lots that we're trading. Now, if this is a standard account, that's going to be $3.75 per lot. Times the number of pips gives us $131.25 for that day. Now, if we break this out and then we're doing the same thing for a week, we would gain $656.25 for that client. And then at the end of the month, we'd have $26.25. So we've more than doubled the account. Now we're going to, I'm going to break this down and do some adding on to the account, meaning we're not having anything pulled out of the account, so I can build a specific scenario here so you can see kind of the goal we're trying to shoot for. If we just added this amount back to the original $2,500, we'd have $5,125. So we're just going to break this same thing out again and go across the board, and we've more than doubled. We add it back to the principal, we've more than doubled. We add it back to the principal, we've more than doubled. We add it back to the principal, we've more than doubled. Now at this point, what I'm going to recommend clients do so that we can keep the numbers realistic and not draw attention to ourselves with the banks and brokers checking us out. If each person will take out of their account enough profit to keep it at $50,000, then every other month we're going to have to sweep the account with $50,000. We're going to have to drop it back down to $50,000. So what's going to happen is at that $100,000 mark, we're going to double. We take it to 50, we double it. And if it stayed at that, we double it. They'd be a $50,000 double. But if they kept it in every other month and swept it every other month, then we would have these types of gains per month for the client. So that client, in the course of a 12-month period, at the pace of $35 net profit, at the 0.00051 lots times the profit, gives us the lot numbers we're working with for these accounts. We're looking at roughly a little over $250,000. Excuse me. We're looking at nearly $750,000. We're looking at nearly $750,000 in a 12-month period. That if we're sweeping the accounts. If we didn't, these months right here would put this over that $250,000 and put it into the million mark, I'm sure. Now, if we just did the same thing but did 45 pips per day, look at the rate of return we're giving the client in a 12-month period. Okay, so just really small, practical approach. We're taking the trades, we're making sure we're meeting our quota of 35 net or 45 net. Very simple process. Hope this helps give you encouragement. Helps you work through some of the challenges you might be having, the psychological worries and fears of trading others' money. Understand it's a big deal. It's going to be a big deal, and we're going to need to work and communicate together as a group to stay on top of that stress and help relieve that pressure by encouraging each other and staying in open communication. Looking forward to the process. Let's make this happen.